All right, hello, my name is Mr. Whyzguy, and as you can see, this is my channel. Do what's on screen. Thank you very much. We're gonna be watching Rad Feminist Instantly Quits debate after hearing Destiny's Logic. And yeah, so sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy this very short clip.
I think we need to separate out a lot of different things. So firstly, do we want to focus on prostitution or pornography? Because I feel like these are two very, very, very separate things when we're talking.
Yeah, they are. But I think she's going to argue, oh, one kind of connects to the other, therefore we can kind of put them into one big umbrella. And I don't know how Destiny's going to respond, I forget.
Talking about likelihood of sex trafficking or stuff like that.
Right. So I don't think that they are separate things.
You don't think that you don't think there's a higher likelihood of being trafficked in a brothel versus a girl working on OnlyFans? Like if we were to run the numbers, what do you think is more likely to see trafficked people?
Well, there is trafficking that happens.
Obviously the brothel one, because if you're on OnlyFans, you're literally in your house somewhere. There's a very low likelihood someone is going to end up trafficking you from, like, what, in the middle of the US, and you have an internet connection somewhere in the US or anywhere else in your own home with family. Yeah, that's not that. The likelihood's very, very low. It's a very positive yes. They're two different things, but I don't understand why she wants to put them together. I don't understand that.
Happens on OnlyFans, but what I mean when I say that they're not that separate is that if you're selling sex, I would qualify that as prostitution. So I think that the women who are in pornography and are selling sex are engaged in prostitution, and women in prostitution are often engaged in pornography, and it's sort of all interconnected in a way that doesn't make sense to me to separate them out as though it's black and white. Okay. We can focus more on porn. Sure, if you want to, but
these are very different things. So I'm just trying to figure out where we're at.
I mean, I don't think they're very different things. So
of course you do think they're different things. We know they're different things. There's a difference between going to a brothel.
If you're selling sex, or if you're selling sex, that's prostitution. If you're selling sex,
okay, I'm starting to understand her now. She's going off of based off an emotional connection instead of an actual technical analysis connection of what we are talking. Like, she's going off an emotional type of connection than a literal connection. She doesn't care about the literal aspect of what she's talking about. She only cares about the emotional aspect of how people feel within the industry. Like, everyone agrees to that. Everyone understands the emotional aspect about it, why you want to feel that way. But to assume that everyone else but that's her bias. I think that's just more of her opinion, I guess.
That's prostitution.
Okay,
do you think that a girl access to your body, it's prostitution?
Sure. So do you think that a girl that...
Yeah, I guess their definitions are just different. I think that's why there's clashing between these two. Their definitions are different. Because she would put everything into one little category called prostitution, and I'm like, I mean, okay, all right.
Them on Twitter is the same thing as a 9-year-old being taken from Uganda and trafficked in a brothel in Germany. Are those two things morally equivalent or similar to you?
I don't think that it's the same thing, but I think that it's all part of a broader industry and that it is all connected.
Okay, so you made it to the end. I'm just here to remind you to don't be disrespectful and throw a comment down below because you left without saying anything, and that's not cool. Remember to do things on the screen right now, and thanks for watching. This is an automated system, by the way.